What if 95% of the strength problems men face after 50 came from the same three root causes? Not age, not genetics, not years of wear and tear. Three specific muscular failures happening silently inside your body right now that drive every ache, every weakness, every loss of power you have experienced since you turned 50. Here is what nobody in the fitness industry wants you to know. You do not need a gym to fix them. You do not need weights. You do not need machines. You do not need an expensive program. You need 3 holds, 5 minutes, and the discipline to do them every single morning. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly those 3 holds, one for each root cause. If you are over 50 and you have been frustrated by weakness, stiffness, or pain that conventional exercise is not fixing, stay until the end, because the third hold is the one almost nobody does, and it is the one that unlocks everything else. Hold 1. Deep lunge hip flexor press. The first hold targets dead hip flexors directly. Step your right foot forward into a deep lunge. Lower your back knee to the ground. Now sit tall. Do not lean forward. Place both hands on your front knee and press down gently. This creates a mild resistance that forces your hip flexor to activate and hold. Now tuck your pelvis under, like you were trying to flatten your lower back. Hold that tuck. Do not let it be released. You will feel a deep stretch and activation running from the front of your back hip all the way up into your lower spine. This is your hip flexor waking up for the first time in years. Hold for 45 seconds each side. The discomfort you feel in the first week will reduce dramatically by week 2 as the muscle relearns how to fire. Monks held this position as the opening hold of every morning practice because they understood that no other strength was possible until the root of movement was awake. Hold 2. Iron plank. Hold. The second hold reconnects your core as a single firing unit. Come down onto your forearms, elbows directly below your shoulders, body in a perfectly straight line from heel to head. Now, and this is the part most people miss, do not just hold the position. Drive your elbows toward your feet without moving them. Drag the floor toward you. You will feel your entire core contract inward and upward simultaneously. This is called irradiation. And it is the exact mechanism the Shaolin used to create full body tension from a single position. Squeeze everything. Glutes tight, quads tight, fists clenched. Hold for 30 seconds to start. Build to 90 seconds. The goal is not duration. The goal is maximum full body tension for the entire hold. A 30-second iron plank with total body contraction is 10 times more effective than a 3-minute plank with a sagging back and a wandering mind. This hold rewires the neuromuscular connection between your brain and your core, a connection that deteriorates faster than the muscle itself after 50. Hold 3. Single leg ankle lock. The third hold is the one most men skip, and it is the reason everything else they do fails to stick. Stand on your right leg, slight bend in the knee. Now curl your toes downward. Grip the floor beneath you as if you are trying to pick it up with your foot. Close your eyes. What you feel happening in the first 5 seconds. The micro adjustments, the small corrections, the constant subtle firing across your ankle and foot, that is your proprioceptive system working at full capacity. This system controls how every joint above your ankle loads and stabilizes. When it weakens, and it weakens faster than any other system after 50 thus, your knees compensate, your hips compensate, your lower back compensates. Every compensation creates pain, every pain creates avoidance, every avoidance creates further weakness. This single hold interrupts that entire chain. Hold 30 seconds each side with eyes closed. When you can hold 60 seconds without a single correction, your foundation is rebuilt. Start here. Fix this first. Everything else will follow. 3 holds, 3 root causes, 5 minutes every morning. Deep lunge. Hip flexor press to reawaken dead hip flexors. Iron plank hold to reconnect your core as a single unit. Single leg ankle lock to rebuild the foundation. Everything else sits on. Do them in this order, every morning, without exception. The Shaolin did not train individual muscles. They trained the system. They understood that the body is not a collection of parts, it is a chain. And a chain is only as strong as its weakest root. Fix the roots. The rest of the chain takes care of itself. Subscribe, because next I am going to show you what happens to your upper body when these 3 roots are finally stable.